everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Elizabeth and today I want to jazz up this alcohol ink painting. I wanted to make it on a video as well, but my head was always in the camera, always in the front. So I decided to skip this part and proceed directly to me jazzing up this alcohol ink painting. And first I decided to apply the silver gold leaf silver foil, and first I wanted to apply it without any glue, just by the alcohol ink stickiness, because when it's not totally dry we can see these sticky areas. They're sort of shiny, and we can apply foil to these places, but it wasn't really working for me because inks were drying really fast. But in few places I've managed to add this silver foil, so it's looking good. I like the organic way it looks. I can never achieve the same result with the glue. Because I liked it a lot, I wanted to add a little bit more ink to some places in order to glue more foil. And I skipped the blowing part because again my head is in the way. Sorry for that here too. Yeah, I'm just applying the foil directly on the inked surface. And then I take the brush and brush off any excess, any unglued parts. Usually there are a lot of them if we are not working with the glue. Maybe transfer foil will actually work better here, but I don't have any. I only have just the usual silver foil, but I still like the result. And then I decided to add more foil with the glue, with the help of the glue and a thin brush. Of course, it will give not the same result. The look won't be that organic. It will be a little bit more, you know, made look to it. I don't know how to say. You would see the difference. And yeah, I still liked it in the end. It was interesting effect to the whole composition. But of course I liked the organic looking silver foil made with just alcohol ink. So I will try to practice more on that, give it a little bit more try maybe next time. So yeah, I will experiment a little bit more with this. Sorry, there will be a lot of me adding glue and adding foil parts. Because that's generally the main focus for me on this piece, and I really want you to see where I apply the glue and how I apply the foil later on. So I'm just basically following some lines. I'm not putting the blob of glue somewhere. I'm just trying to make the line kind of thin, but it didn't really work to be thin, but I still like it. So just here and there, checking the lines I like and adding the foil. So here it is. I just apply it directly on top of the glue. It will stick, and the parts that are not stick I can apply to a different place. So I actually wanted to share with you how I make alcohol ink paintings. But yeah, my head is always in the way of the camera, so I don't know if I will be able to do that, because I blow with with the straw, so just I'm blowing with my mouth. I have a blower, like this puffy thing, but it didn't work the same as the straw and your blowing motion. So here I'm checking where are the glued parts, because I kind of forgot where I applied the glue, and I'm just scrubbing over the painting with gold foil, with the silver foil, and wherever it sticks means that there is a glue there. So it's kind of easy. Now I brush off the excess, and as you can see the lines are quite thick and not as organic looking as as it was before, just without the glue. And usually you need quite a stiff brush to brush off the excess foil, but not to damage the painting itself. So finally I have a short video. It was initially like 40 minutes long, and I would make it 2 times faster, but then I cut off a lot of that video because I didn't wanted to include the parts where you see only my head all the time. So yeah, it was only like 20 minutes left, which ended up being 10 minutes because I speeded it up. And yeah, finally a short video I actually enjoyed. It's easy to work with short videos. Having the foil on my fingers. So see, these lines are more sharp, more crisp, and they're more in-your-face lines comparing to the previous ones. And I kind of like it. It looks sort of like silver worms to me. I don't know. It adds some sort of a magic to the whole composition, I would say. So we have this really, really gentle movement with the alcohol ink, and a gentle organic way looking silver with the alcohol ink itself, and then really sharp and kind of like harsh lines with silver foil with the glue. So I like the difference between the effects. And now I want to do some stamping with acrylic paint. I don't have any ink that will dry on the surface, so I will use just paint with my stamps. It's a really easy way if you don't want to smudge anything and don't want to dry the stamped image for like 24 hours and such. So it's a good way, but a little bit messy for sure. So I'm just putting the stamp in the paint and stamp it a few times, well, to have a second generation stamp, because otherwise it might look smudgy. Also, be sure to apply a thin layer of paint on your palette before you put the stamp in it, because if it will be a thick layer, there will be a lot of paint and it will look really, really bad, and the impression of the stamp will be not clear too. So as you can see, I'm choosing like script stamps, really background stamps, because I don't want it to be in the foreground. Yeah, this is all like one piece, one composition. So this is a splatter stamp. I just wanted to add a little bit more mixed media feel to it, some splatters, but not with alcohol ink, but something else, and I really like this effect. It doesn't look like something else was added, it's looking like it was there initially. Then I take this stamp like with field notes, and I use my Posca pen to apply the white on the stamp because I was too lazy applying the white pen white paint again on the palette and such. It was just much faster this way. It's not working all the time, depends on how fast you are. The Posca pen dries quite fast, and as you can see here, while I am applying it, it is already dry, and I don't really have the impression whatsoever, so be sure to be quick. And also put your stamps in water immediately, because if this will dry, it will be really, really, well, almost impossible to clean. And also, acrylic paint goes off the stamp quite well if you put it in water immediately, but Posca pen, I would say, actually not really. So it would be better to use just paint, but I managed to remove it from the stamp with just some force, I would say. But it might maybe ruin your stamps, especially if they're delicate, so try this if maybe on a cheap stamps, I don't know, or be really, really quick. Maybe some alcohol will help actually, because I've used just water. I think maybe hand sanitizer or alcohol rubber could work here to clean the stamps from the Posca pen, because it's actually should be just acrylic paint. I'm sure there are some other substances added, because I don't know what this is. I cannot really tell. Now I am adding some mark makings with the Posca pen. Just, you know, some dots, some dashes, some swirls like that, just to kind of connect everything together, add some more interesting elements. Actually, when I finished, I added some more to it. Maybe you will see it on the thumbnail if you will pay attention. I added some white to the right part of the painting because it was too dark in my liking. But still, I really like this result. I hope you liked it too. Put this video thumbs up if it was interesting, and yeah, I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye bye.